Let's see what we have for you. Okay. There were things that you were pinpointing very, very sharply, things that are being pinpointed, focused on. Things felt a little bit muddled before. The universe, I see coming in very strongly, clearing many things away from you, and it's starting to focus in on certain matters that you will start to see move along. Um, but very, very, you know, I know maybe this is specific, but it's pinpointing at certain things. Like, for example, perhaps you've always done a certain thing the same way. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say you've always filed away certain papers, always the same way. This random example, and something is always coming up, but that's the universe trying to tell you like you need to change that method. You need to change that method. Perhaps now, digitalize it. For example, just an example, right? And it's going to be very clear to you, and you're like very much in front of you. That's the method you should be doing, and it improves your life. Things improve. So you'll start to save a lot more time, a lot more space, all of that. You know, less waste. Lots of things like that is coming up, but it's important to really pay attention to that. But I do see clearing away a lot of things. A lot of things that felt like a mess. Anything messy is starting to clear away. Cobwebs when it comes to connections, relationships, something that felt a little bit, what I'm getting, icky or just not, not always so stable. It's starting to just move away, clear from you, you know. Things that you don't need. There's also certain chances I see opening up for you, and it's a really important time to take them. Take those chances. Take flight, take risks is what I'm seeing here. And there's something about this that's saying it's never too late. Just sort of like go for it. As long as it you won't lose anything from it. Or like it's just either way, it doesn't matter which way it falls, but the most important thing is that you actually do take that chance. You take what the universe is showing you, offering you, and maybe be surprised by the result. It may actually really, really work out, and you'll be on like on cloud nine. But it shows like something is starting to pierce through. And that sun is starting to really pierce through a lot more until there's nothing to pierce through and you just have that sun, you know. Spiritually, you are noticing a shift, noticing a change. And I do, maybe this is something specific, but I see maybe some of you are documenting the changes, or something that you are maybe script writing, or yeah, I get some specifics like that, and seeing how the changes are manifesting. There is some call related work coming through that could be last minute, feeling a little bit rushed off your feet, but it's something that you have been asking for. And so it could be what I'm seeing, like a bump in your income, something extra, a bonus of some kind. But there's more work related things coming through. And you're jumping at the chance for that, is what I'm seeing. There is a situation that's better left alone. Something is better left unsaid. That's what I'm seeing. It's like things could be very temperamental, around this period, and you're just it just says to walk away from that because it's not worth it, and it doesn't. If it's not bringing much into your life, then it's that moment where you're like, okay, this is not worth it. It's not. You don't want to make it your problem. And I also see there's a very close friendship or relationship here that also really feels destined. It feels a little bit has been chaotic, but there is a very strong connection that feels perhaps the right time to make a very strong decision with that, was to move forward, to make some sort of commitment. Page of Swords. Ooh. Eight of Cups, all right. And the Two of Wands. Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You're listening to a call. You're finding many things out about your path, about your journey, about things that you're ready, prepared, and you're ready. You are prepared to leave behind, walk away from, surrendering to the universe, to and having faith, trust that things will work out. There's some kind of offer, some news that is coming in that's going to really help enlighten you on certain matters. Something that is going to make you feel very, very grateful. Something that's going to perhaps give you a higher status. It's like you have this eagerness, or this sort of draw, to do something different. Like you're making a mark in some way. There is something that I feel like you can't wait to do, and doors are definitely opening up for you. I feel like here you will have the world in your hands. That's too many cards there. Okay. Ooh, Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords. Something also that I see that you have been planning to do is coming forward. Oh, the Sun card. It's talking about the Sun here, Five of Swords, and the Sun allow. See, there's going to be, what I see, a lot more things being revealed. As you get closer to your destination, to something that you really are making your mark, you're also going to have to play the game very smartly. Be streetwise about it. That's what I'm seeing here with the Five of Swords. Something that you've already learned. There's a painful lesson before, something that you have to go through. That you're not going to allow that to happen to you anymore. Being like a step ahead of the game here. And you gaining that success, you winning that. There's something I also see you're conquering, You're not going to allow the same mistake to happen to you at all. And in fact, you're already there. In your mind, you're already there. And things will be cleared out. Allowing what you want, the positives to come through. The answers that you seek come through. I just see like things are going to be on another level for you. On another level. I love this. Here we go with the Magician. All that you have been asking, that you've been manifesting, starting to see this materialize as a better relationship happening between you and your surroundings, the universe, better relationships with others. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like perhaps, the more you work on yourself, the more and stronger, better things come into place. And the right relationships, connections that you need. That's what I'm seeing here. And you will have you have the tools. Perhaps you have the tools already, and it's just actually putting them together and making something of it. Because I see it is very, very fulfilled. It's like what you can see ahead of you is already fulfilled. There's, like you're going to be in this place, in this state of mind that there's no more going back to how things were. Ready to go forward. Whatever it is that you've been asking for, planning, as I was saying, whatever you're planning is starting to come through. Or master manifest in that way. Let's see what the runes have for you. Will be throwing out 3. Rider. Oh, nice. Okay. For Gemini. Oh, we have Laguz, rune of Laguz, and we have Tiwa is wonderful. Okay, the rune Rido is the rune of your destiny. Again, I mean, it's like for June, for many of the signs, I mean, really has been strong when it comes to destiny, how strongly it's coming in. And I really feel that with you. And it's the journey that you choose to take that matters a lot, that matters perhaps the most, so destiny can take its place, so things can start to really go along. And the rune Laguz is the flow, it's the rune of renewal, the flow. You know, allow things to flow as you take this journey. No more resistance, and you'll start to see the changes around you, the renewal of energies around you. And I do sense that this is very, very potent for you. And here, the rune of Tiwaz gives you authority, being the master of your own path here, as you work with all the elements around you, you know, and you're honoring all that is around you and what is ahead of you. You're honoring yourself. And it's like starting to really put all the pieces together, and voila, you know, beautiful Gemini. I love this, and a very happy birthday to all of you lovely Geminis again. Thank you so much for all your